So people who are uh, working as a surveyor in Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, and someone who's doing freelancing from India out here, definitely the salaries will be much different. Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Another fine day with Captain Rana, where we are going to make a separate video, or I would say another video on Ship to Shore series, where we're going to talk about deck officers becoming surveyors. So engine side surveyors I've known a lot, working in IRS and everywhere, all the part, Lloyds, ABS, jaga jaga pe. Classification societies में कहो या flag state में कहो. So let us see what all opportunities does do deck officers, whether a second officer, third officer, or a captain have in the survey thing. So welcome, Captain Rana. Thank you very much for joining. Jai Mata Di, sir.
Thank you. Thanks. Pleasure to be with you, Pranay. Right. Now talking about surveys, and as you rightly said, there are a lot of opportunities for technical person. Because it's a complex machinery, you have to check them, advise, correct, and so there will be opportunities. But then from the deck side, the surveys are related to mostly to cargo, right? Or to the vessel hull inspection part of it, or sometimes, or a lot of times to do with the vetting as well, right? So these are the three areas. And also the fourth is marine warranty surveyor or the SIRE inspector. So those are the places where deck officers can get into. Again, as a senior person, because your experience on board is a lot more, you would have handled a lot of other cargos, seen complex situations. Your standing in the market will be higher, and hence you start at a higher scale, and your growth could also be fairly high. But nevertheless, there are enough and more deck officers as well who are doing it, but they start as maybe on a cargo survey. When I say cargo survey, that means checking of cargo, the quantity and the condition of it. Or it could be a bunker survey where they could start with, but a master can do these and plus other bigger things as well.
Sir, a bit elaborate on this survey thing for deck side, because ये मेरे लिए भी जरूरी, because even I do not have much information. So for deck side, you can go for as a cargo surveyor if you are a master, or even on deck side, you can go as a bunker surveyor. Any other opportunities as surveyor? Any other in ship surveys in shipyards for hull or something? No, only the engines.
No, yeah, I mean, so actually, deck of captains are also there in classification societies. So you can be on the classification society as well. The fourth place is marine warranty survey, right? So essentially, if you have a cargo, you want to warranty it, and there's a company who will assess it, and so you become their representative, and you act as a marine warranty surveyor. You are also owner's representative. It's not a surveyor, but it's essentially to see that the loading and unloading of cargo is done in the proper and the most efficient manner. So you can become that as well. You can become a SIRE inspector. A fairly tedious process, very difficult, but that's also something which you could become.
The salaries की बात करते हैं now. This is something which every captain or deck officer would want to know.
Right. So a lot of times, so there are two ways over here, right? Number one is you get employed in a company and you're on a permanent payroll and they keep on sending you for surveys. Second is you do freelancing. And then a lot of persons do freelancing because what happens is you are staying in wherever you are, and companies then send you across the world to do these surveys, right? Now, when you are freelancing, there is a per day rate to it. And the per day rate, depending on your experience, your skill, could be between $250, $300 to all the way to $600 to $800 a day, right? When you're traveling, some companies give half of it, some companies full day as well, right? So that's essentially when you're freelancing. But if you are working in a company, I think it starts with close to about 30 lakhs. And then then the number of days when you stay out, you get an additional amount for the day that you are doing a survey. It's not very high, but it's something which is decent.
Really decent, really decent.
So
Okay,
that's how.
sir. So people who are uh, working as a surveyor in Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, and someone who's doing freelancing from India out here, definitely the salaries will be much different.
Correct. Absolutely.
So when you're talking about LPA 30, that means you mean a person who's staying in India and working in a company or as a surveyor, right, sir?
Correct.
So-
Absolutely.
Okay, fine. So how to apply? Again, a good LinkedIn profile, apply into your specific companies that you have chosen, or go to a placement consultancy. They will help you, right?
Absolutely.
But traveling is again going to be a concern because you will have to travel a lot.
Correct. One thing which I've noticed and very interesting is that we kind of connected with a company and they were looking for remote surveying, right? And a very interesting thing initially, I mean, the person who was joining, he was also a little circumspect and मैं घर बैठे कैसे क्या survey करूँगा? But then the company said that's our business model and we are happy with it. So what I'm trying to, and this is a big company, a big Norwegian company, right? Which is into surveying. So what I'm trying to come to is that this big company and their clients, they are okay with remote surveying, which means maybe that's where you could be at, right? So you can do survey from your bedroom, essentially.
That's where the future lies.
Maybe.
Okay, so with this, thank you, Captain Rana. Thank you very much once again for this lovely video, and we'll keep bugging you, asking you questions so that the people out here get the right answers. For anyone who's watching this video has got some concerns, please mention the comment section given below. We'll try to find out answers for you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai. Hi, if you are a marine engineer or a deck officer who is looking to quit sailing, I think so that this video has been of some help. And if you want all details of how to successfully transition from ship to shore for deck side or for engine side, then we have made this complete course free of cost, informative course for you guys on Merchant Navy Decoded. The link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. So if you're a marine engineer, you have a different section, different course. And if you're a deck officer, there's a different course for you for successfully transitioning from ship to shore. So please go ahead, do that course, get all the information. If you've got any query, contact Team Merchant Navy Decoded. We will help you, guide you to make welcome changes and become successful. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di.